Well, hello and welcome to this brand new video from me. You only had one yesterday, but that was ages ago, wasn't it? And today, a mixture of things happening, going wrong, not happening, etc. You see, this Saturday I have a car to swap. Not to sell, to swap. I need to check out some things on that. I need to do some things with some other cars as well. And I need to have a look at making a bit more space in the yard. Because I have another little deal on the go this week that involves, yeah, that's right, another car. All I can do is make some space. But then I also have another little issue to deal with. And that's with this particular Rover 800 here that seems to be reluctant to have its engine removed. But it needs to come out, don't you? Come out, stop messing. So if you like fast moving videos with lots going on and plenty of confusion, then stick around, because you might like this one. That's all you do. You put 3 cars into the space where 2 occupied previously. Having done quite a few little jobs on Charlotte Church here, it was my intention, my plan for next month. I don't care that it's got no headlining. I just fancy having this car as my car for a bit. You know, the ZS 180 is a really cool car. It's got something about it that helps you forgive its bad build quality. And where the original worry was with this car was the floor pan, turned out to be okay after all. Just underneath here, I can't really see at the moment, but there are a couple of holes about that big, just around sort of that area. So, bit of metal, get the welder out. I can patch that up. I know I can do that. It doesn't have to be a really, really lovely job. But what did surprise me was the rear wheel bearings. And that's got me thinking. There's a car over here called Charles. And I do hear a bit of a rumbly sound going on. So, the key's in there, isn't it? I've had the front wheels up and checked that out. Found that the track rod end and the drop link has naturally given up a bit, as they do, but I didn't look at the rear. So for my own curiosity and satisfaction, I'm going to jack the back up now and just have a little turn of the wheels and make sure there's not a whole load of play in them or something. It's one thing being grumbly, but throwing a wobbler, that's not acceptable. I've had wheel bearings grown before. There was a car I had called Adam, I think it was. Anyway, it was a 216, it was a lovely car. But as soon as I set off, I could hear this groaning going on. I thought, oh dear. And so I jacked the back up and there was no play, which surprised me, which is why I didn't have a problem with its MOT. But because Charlotte didn't seem to have any groaning going on at all, it does make me think I best have a look at this. Gloves on. Many people don't bother wearing gloves because they can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with dirty hands. No play. That's perfectly okay. Nope, no play. Let's not make a secret of this. This car is being swapped this weekend. I won't tell you what I'm swapping it for, because at the moment that's a secret, and that will be its own little exciting video. But I'm not happy with the state of the front tyres, and I don't want to pass it on with bald bits on the inside. Oh yeah. Now, the next step with this car, yeah, this video is a bit all over the place, isn't it? I did warn you. The next step is to get this one moved on, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to put it up for sale. Might as well do. 2002 Rover 45 Connoisseur, in brackets, was diesel, 88,000 miles. Will come without the alloys and quite possibly the mirror caps as well. Right, bits missing again. Spending way too long looking for bits that haven't been put away in the first place. It's not even me that's not put them away. It's about to rain, my phone's about to lose its battery. I have to put this inside, charge it up for a bit, and then you never know, in the next scene the engine might be out. I'm about to give up actually. I don't mean permanently, but for the day. It's just not coming apart, no matter how big a wedge I drive between the gearbox and engine. And I'm going to let you guess why. From the moment you say that, pretty much anyone will guess and say, you left a bolt in somewhere, haven't you? But look at all these. How could there possibly be any more bolts left in? But as it's not going anywhere, I did have a final clamber underneath to have a look. Normally you'll have maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts holding the gearbox to the engine. Not this many. Not this many. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, tucked in right at the top of the starter motor where it's almost inaccessible is another bolt, a 13mm bolt, which I can get a purchase on it, but I can't undo it. Having completely given up looking for that 13mm socket and given up work for the day, and I found it, of course. One day I'll learn my lesson. When you're under a car, wear goggles. Do you know what? Had I have known what was about to happen from the beginning, I would have just simply dropped the subframe and tackled it that way. That last bolt, which I should have found really, but I didn't look hard enough, is a 13, but it's a rounded off 13, which means that you can't take it off anyway unless you've actually got the thing on the floor and you can get a special tool on it.
Using my body weight.
Don't go away, come on. That's the end of this video. That's the conclusion. There isn't one. There's no conclusion. It's just the end of the video. I got so far and then I stopped filming. I stopped filming because there was no real progress, and I stopped filming because there was no real thing to film. The lockup is locked up. The garage next door has closed. Just had to go to the shop, of course. I've been in quite a good mood all day, I suppose, being as that nothing's gone right. But then I go to the shop and all that goes away. It goes away. I I've noticed this quite a lot. I go to the shop, everything's fine, and just something goes on whilst in the shop that takes away all my joy. And I think it's people. I think I've got a problem with people that I'm in denial about. I like to think of myself as being, a people person. Yeah, I never used to be, but these days I'm a people person. I get along with people. I can talk to anybody. But in actual fact, I think I've been kidding myself. And really, I can't stand people. I mean, I don't mind people on my terms. But when it comes to shopping, no. Then I hate them. Yeah, I really do. I hate people. But I don't hate you. So thank you very much for watching. And thank you very much for liking and not unliking. And thank you very much for being a channel member. Only 99 pence a month. Thank you very much for watching all the way to the end.
Thank you for watching and pressing like and unlike, for watching it to the end and sharing with your grubby friends.
Thank you.
That's it. No matter how much people bug me, all I've got to do is talk about it, and then I feel better. It's a session deconstructing my annoyances, putting them out there, sharing them with other people that don't feel that way. It all helps. It really does. So thanks for understanding that as well, if you do. All right. Oh yeah, that's it. Bye bye.